Hi, good evening everybody. In this video, the numbers of Victor Olofsson. What do they say so far? Coming up. All right guys, I think it's time we do a video on Victor Olofsson because he is right now currently the worst drought of his career. But what do his numbers say? What do they really say throughout his career as a Sabre? And what he means to the team. So I want to look at this. I come up with a few numbers here that are kind of interesting. And we'll just jump into it and get on this, okay? Because first I just outlined this season mostly. His career numbers. I'm going to show you a few clips too. But I think in order of being fair, because a lot of us are pulling out our hair with this drought, let's take a look at the numbers exactly, the majority of them, and see what they say, because the majority of the numbers aren't that bad, right? So let's take a look. Well, we'll start right at the top. Okay, so we're going to go into this season. Now, this season so far, 36 games, 5 goals, 16 assists, 21 points, minus 15. He has 72 shots, 4 hits, 9 blocks in 730 shifts. Okay? Now, when we look at the 5 goals, it's not good, but of course the drought is way worse. This is the thing we want to look at. In the beginning, there's some good stuff here that I want to go over as well. To be fair, I want to go over all of it. So he had a really good start this year. You might recall he was leading the team at this point. His first 8 games, he had 5 goals, 4 assists for 9 points. He was plus 3. In 22 shots, he scored those 5 goals. He had 2 blocks, no hits, in 165 shifts. So here's the thing. We've kind of debated this a few times online, some of us, and we'll say, well, it was the injury that set him off. Not really. Maybe in the beginning, but not by now. By now, it's psychological what's going on with this young man. He needs to get out of it and hopefully snap out of it soon. And the thing is, it's not just about him. It's about how the team handles it too. All right, so the goal drought right now is at 28 games. In those 28 games, though, he has chipped in with 12 assists. I will say that, okay? 12 assists, but he's been a minus 18 on the ice. And we're not the same team when he's not scoring. We're just not, He's had 50 shots, no goals in the 50 shots. He's had 4 hits, 7 blocks, and he's played 565 shifts since the game that he scored. I don't know how many shifts he played after he scored in the game before that, no clue. But I can tell you from that game, since he got his 5th goal, he's played 565 shifts. You don't play injured 565 shifts. You just don't. So the theory is that the injury is hindering him. I can give you 565 reasons right there why that's really not it. Okay, but there could be reasons still. That's the point of this video. Now, he had 40 goals, 47 assists in his first 124 games as a Sabre, which is very good. It's not bad at all, I mean, he was averaging, that's about a year and a half, so he was averaging about a 26 goal scorer on this team till this drought. And it started right here this year, like he was going to have a really good year and then got hurt, came back, and has not been able to get out of this funk since. So currently in a 28-game goal drought, that's a career high. His previous career highs were in 2019, 2020. He had a 9-goal drought and an 8-goal drought. 2020, 2021, he had an 8-goal drought and a 7-goal drought, which are forgivable. Every player goes through this, right? It's not like this man was a 30-goal scorer or 35, 40 goal scorer and then this happened. That's why the Skinner thing kind of shocked us when it first happened. Now, let's keep going. So I put, what does this mean and how does it affect us? That's going to be on the other side of the board I want to go over in a sec. So right now he has 99 career points. So he's on the cusp of getting 100 career points. It'd be nice if it was a goal when he gets it, right? In those 99 career points, 21 goals, 17 assists are on the power play, and 19 goals and 42 assists are an even strength. Now, I'm going to go over a few clips with you guys. Okay, give me a sec. We're just going to go real briefly on these clips, and then I'm going to jump back on this board. Okay, there you see the first one. We're looking at his career right there. And you can clearly see the numbers. I mean, 2019, 2020, the numbers were very good. 20 goals, 22 assists, 42 points. That's his rookie season. And then his sophomore season, he had 13 goals, 19 assists for 32 points in 56 games. And then he's regressed again this year to 5 goals, 16 assists for 21 points. And you see a career minus, minus 38, 39. Well, no, 38 because he was a +1 when he was called up for 6 games there in his first games in the NHL. So 152 games, 99 points. Now, I want to show you something else. If I can open this up. Okay, here we go. And this is where he finished in the rookie voting for his rookie season. You'll see he finished 7th. But what I want to point out is there was only one forward that had a higher rating than him. That was Kubalik. So there you go. That is it. There was only one forward in the entire NHL that was voted in front of Victor Olofsson in his rookie season for Rookie of the Year. Of course, Makar, Quinn Hughes, Adam Fox, you're talking big names there. But I'm just looking at the forwards when I look at stuff like this. I'm trying to take the positives here. And Mackenzie Blackwood and Merzlikins also. So you got 3 defensemen, 2 goalies, but only one forward in front of them. I thought that was something to point out because no matter what, let's not forget how good he was doing once upon a time, numbers-wise, okay? Now, let's flip it over. We're going to look at, so there it is. That's his career. I put it up here again, just for reference. All right, 152 games, but a minus 38. That's got to be worked on. And it usually is over time. It usually happens over time. This gets straightened out. Okay, now I went into his whole career and I looked at some numbers. His career 2-point games, okay? He had 1 in 2019 when he played those 6 games. In his rookie season, he had 8 2-point games. Last year, he had 4. And this year, so far, he has 5, okay? So he has 18 career 2-point games. The Sabres' record overall in those games where he gets 2 points is 12-5-1. So yeah, this guy has a big impact on the team when he's producing. When he's getting it done, could be 2 assists, doesn't have to be a goal. But when he gets 2 points, that's what we are. But I want to show you something else, which was a little surprising. This year, in the 5 games, the 5 games this year, when he gets 2 points in a game, we're 5-0-0. We're perfect. The Sabres have a perfect record when Olofsson has a 2-point night. Now, with no Jack and under Granato, not Kruger. I'm going under Granato and no Jack Eichel, okay? We're talking Jack's out with the neck and Kruger's fired. Since then, we've had 7 games altogether, 2 last year, 5 this year. And in those 7 games, we're 7-0-0 when Olofsson has 2 points. Something to think of, guys, really. I mean, this, to me, says a lot about the impact this guy has on the team when he's making points and getting plays done and whatever it is. Where we got to fix this guy is here. He's got to play a little more of an impactful game. He's got to play more of a 200-foot effort. I think that would snap him out of it. He doesn't have to be out there hitting like Hayden, but he has to be more engaged and not scared of getting hurt. Could be in his head. Could be a lot of things in this guy's head. When these guys play a non-contact game and they just play a finesse game, this is what would happen to us in the playoffs. And we can't have that. We have to prepare these guys for war ahead of time. It's the way I look at it. I think that would help. But I also think we not giving up on him if the team, sits him down and has talks with him. God, sports psychologist, whatever it takes to snap out of this. He's got to snap out of this because that is killing the Sabres this year. It is. Even in here, I think there was 2 games where he got two assists in a game, and we won both of them, even though he didn't score. When this guy's getting points in a game, we win. It's as simple as that, guys. It really is. I mean, for me to see anything with the Sabres 7-0-0, with any statistic attached to that, it kind of opens my eyes up. So overall, his numbers are good. They're not bad, you know? It's like 2/3 of a point per game average. It's not bad. It's really not. But what we need is the 28-game thing not to happen. This probably will be the worst drought of his career once he snaps out of it. I doubt this will ever happen to him again. I really do. You know, 28 games is kind of extreme for a guy that can shoot the puck like him. So that's what I come up with, guys. I looked at it as fair as I could and the impact it has on the team. But I also wanted to be fair with this guy and really break it down that it made some sense to me what's going on. And the only thing I can make sense of this is, yes, he has to be more engaged on the ice, but I also believe a lot of this is psychological, what's going on with him. I've seen him, you've seen it, where he's had chances and he shoots it right at the crest. He's got a chance, he's coming in, and he doesn't even like try to pick off the corners. He's scared of missing the net, whatever goes on. You know how it is. Nothing goes in forever, and then all of a sudden you get one in off somebody's leg in the net, and then you're on a goal streak after. You guys know how hockey is. It's just like that. So that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about tonight. I wanted to jump on this, point this out, because there were some statistics here that were pretty important for me when I broke them down and I really looked into them. Because the 28-game thing just doesn't make sense. For me, it doesn't not make sense, mathematically speaking. Yes, he's shooting less. You know, he is shooting less. But at the same time, he's, you know, when you're not playing with that confidence he once had also, you tend to shoot less and pass more because you're just not trusting yourself. So hopefully he can snap out of it next game. You know, that's what I'm hoping. Be nice if this guy has a 2-goal evening and then he can breathe again and feel like he's part of the team again, because I'm sure right now he feels like a bit of an outcast the last 28 games. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.